Hey, Dad, go inside. He is not the landlord. He's not the landlord, sir.
He's the landlord.
I am the power of attorney on this property, so he's been informed that he's not the landlord. I don't need him harassing my father.
Doing
great. I'm super back. How are you doing?
good for you. I'm sure your mom is real proud. You got this girl stopped in the middle of the road and you're over here blabbing your gums to me.
Can I get you to step out?
Can I get you to do your
So you can go into the
No,
parking
you
lot.
can't just. This is a public parking lot. So what happens is Geyer, is that how I say that? This is a public parking lot. Yeah, because it's funded by taxpayers.
Imagine being surrounded by multiple officers, detained, and harassed just for taking pictures in public. In today's video, we witness blatant intimidation tactics as police officers try to flex their authority over a citizen who refuses to back down. What starts as a simple First Amendment audit quickly escalates into an outrageous display of abuse and power. Will the officers back off, or will they push their unlawful demands even further? Let's find out.
Why is that, bruh? If it's a crime scene, that'd be tape, bruh.
Don't walk that way.
No, you don't give me orders, man. Try again. You're gonna put up tape or something?
Don't walk this way. Walk that way.
You, how about that? Don't tell me which way to go. Be nice. If you have a crime, you walked up on me. What do you mean?
Because you're in a crime scene.
I can't tell. I don't see any tape. If you have a crime,
Police car right here.
watch your mouth. You're a public servant.
Okay.
You're not allowed to curse at the public. Yeah.
Say I don't want.
Excuse
First
me.
of all, don't walk this way.
Blow me. How about that? Blow me. If this is crime scene, do what the law says. Put up tape.
There's no
You
law
don't
to put up
curse and
tape.
say there's a car in the street. I'm not driving. If you want to cut up the sidewalk, you put up tape, bro. That's the law.
Hey,
Yeah,
You want to know what they're doing? They got a canine tag. You want to get bit by a dog?
I do not, but I appreciate you. I
Please walk that way for me, all right?
absolutely. You're courteous.
Just a little bit
Absolutely.
further back.
No problem.
All right.
Teach this knucklehead, bro. Teach this goof.
Look, man, I don't want you to get beside dogs or anything like that.
I ain't been bit. I haven't been bit since I was about 4, but thank you. I do not want to get bit again. I'm not going to go that. I'm not going to go that way. But you were courteous. You're man. Why you can't tell dude to be courteous like that? It don't matter. You supposed to report his misdeeds, yo. That's under your policy, yeah?
I'll take care of it.
You'll take care of it. All right. Good luck with that, bro.
Name and badge number? I can't
Look
read.
at this prick.
I can't read. You can read it.
Look at this
I
prick.
can't read.
Really? Nobody gonna tell him he's supposed to verbalize that idea himself? Right. Why do that, Joe? I'm from Chicago. I'm not even from around here. You could have made your department look good today. You could have made your department look good today. I'll be going back to Chicago talking about how cool you is. Instead, I'm gonna talk about the young tough guy to stand up. It's the car in the street. You ain't tough. You ain't seen tough. You ain't tough. Look at me. You ain't tough. Nothing like it. You got gangbanging buddies, that's all. You ain't tough. And you ain't smart because you wouldn't curse at the public. You are not tough. Blow me. You are not tough. All right, I'm finna go around and cut through an alley or something, Joe.
Okay.
You cats have a nice day. Train this cat. Train him. Everybody else is looking good. This cat. Everybody else is looking good, but this client.
How can I help you, sir?
Are you the one that put the note on the door?
I don't answer questions. How can I help you?
You just asked me a question, so I'm trying to tell you how you can help me. Are you
Well-
the one that put the note on the door?
That's a question I'm not answering.
Okay. Well, they live there. They
Okay.
got stuff there.
And we told them they can have it anytime they want.
That note is not official.
What note?
The note that was posted on their door.
What does it say?
Trespass note or the eviction notice.
This-
That's not official. In order to trespass them or evict them from the home, you have to go through the Polk County Sheriff's Office.
This is
Okay.
the landlord over here?
No,
Hello,
you're
sir.
talking to me right here, sir. Hey, Dad, go inside. He is not the landlord. He's not the landlord, sir.
He's the landlord.
I am the power of attorney on this property, so he's been informed that he's not the landlord. I don't need him harassing my father. Hey, just close the door, Dad. Hey, Dad, go inside and close the door. Close the door. He's not the landlord. Are you hard of hearing? You're trespassing on our property. I told you 16 times now he's not the landlord. Are you hard of hearing, sir?
No, I'm not hard.
What didn't you understand? Where am I losing you? Officer Yates, why don't you advise them to pay their rent or leave?
We're trying to get information from them.
Is this where you threaten me?
I can't We can't.
Well, I'm trying to talk to you specifically.
Stop hollering.
I'm trying to talk to you specifically.
Stop hollering.
I'm trying to talk to you two and you won't listen.
Stop hollering because we can't hear them.
I'm trying to talk to you and him. I'm trying to talk to
We'll
you.
once we're done.
Okay. How long is that going to take?
As long as you need.
Yeah, I hear your cops splaining. I'm not going to be here much longer, sir.
Okay.
How can I help you? You said you want to talk to me?
No, you're good. You go home.
I can go home? All right, so you're dismissed. Thank you. Oh, the pause. The pause.
I'm dismissed.
You are dismissed, yes.
Okay, thank you. I don't have to have your permission, just so you know.
You're dismissed, sir. Have a nice day.
Okay, but I'm gonna stay right here. So.
That's fine. You're still dismissed. All right, see you. For what? You're dismissed. Man, you guys can't hear. You're dismissed, I said.
What were you taking pictures for, sir?
Because I feel like it, and if I'm not being detained, you don't get to tell me what to do and when to do it. And how
Okay,
to
sir.
do it.
At this point, you're on the property right now, and you're not giving me ID, and you're acting a little bit suspicious, so you're detained.
Okay.
So does that change anything for you?
Yeah. I guess I'll watch where my hands go.
Okay.
So let me
please
turn
keep
my
your
camera on.
hands- Please, by all means, my camera's on, and I'm recording our entire contact. Okay.
Okay. Gotcha.
So you're more than welcome to. Gentlemen, this is an individual who's just taking pictures around the police building. The lieutenant.
The guy
talked
who
to
walked
him,
up on me
and
for
I'm not
taking
sure
pictures.
What information he gave you.
Morning. And nothing.
Okay. So at the end of the day, I'm asking you if you could identify yourself because you're on the police department property and you're taking pictures into our building. So at the end of the day, I'm just asking for your ID and I'm going to send you on your way. But I'd like to know who you are. And I'd like to know what your business is at the police department. That's all.
I get what you're saying, but I didn't take any pictures into the building.
My lieutenant said you were taking pictures.
And not into the building.
Well,
I'm not even close to the building. I'm not even close to the building.
You know what? Don't play the game. You know, you don't want to identify yourself. And
can you
we
please give me
deal
your
with a lot of this.
identification?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And we know you're taking pictures in here, maybe getting intel. You don't want to give us your name because that's part of the game, right? You know how this works. So it's obvious. It's obvious. So what's your end game? What do you need today? Do you want to finish taking pictures in here? Is that what it is?
Well, I told you when you came and talked to me, I said, I'm just going to take a couple pictures and I'm going to be out of here. And now we got all this. I don't understand it.
Post this online so you know how well you're being treated.
Which one am I talking to here?
Both of us.
Her or you?
Both of us. I'd like your identification. He's asking you what you're doing here. Can I please see your identification?
Negative.
Can you tell me your name?
Negative. And what am I being detained for?
Like I said, sir, you're acting suspicious on a police department property.
Taking pictures is acting suspicious? Taking pictures is acting suspicious? Is taking pictures, answer the question, is taking pictures acting suspicious? You're a public servant, I'm a private citizen, you answer when I ask. Do you know 148G, California Penal Code? Do you know that penal code? Specifically states that a public member taking pictures in a public area cannot be deemed suspicious. Get away from me.
What I'm going to say to you is...
No. No directives. Back to work. Am I still being detained or not? And you're a lieutenant and you don't know this?
Sir.
And you even said, hey, you're doing an audit and we know the game, blah, blah, blah. Why are you not all gone already? Why?
Sir, at the end
Answer
of the day,
it.
I'm gonna tell you
Bye.
I'm going to tell you something.
No, not at the end of the day. No directives.
You are free to leave.
No, you just detained me. Now I'm free to leave? Now I'm free to leave? What was I detained for?
Sir, you were acting suspicious. My lieutenant told me you were taking
pictures is not acting suspicious. Go look at the penal code. You can't detain somebody for pictures. You don't know that as a lieutenant? You don't know 148G? Are you kidding me?
I am glad you are so well educated.
I'm glad your 6 weeks in the academy made you a lawyer.
What brought you here today? That's all. I want to know what brought you here today. What can we help you with today?
At this point, you guys should just go back to work.
Which we are planning on
Because
doing.
you already look bad. And what are these guys doing?
Hey, sir, can you not walk over?
I can walk over there. I can walk wherever I want. You just said I'm not being detained, so I'm just checking everything out. How's it going? Good, how are you? Check it out in here.
Hey, sir, that's...
Excuse me, you're getting very close. We have COVID.
Are you trying to get in that vehicle?
I'm on the whole other side of the door. How would I be trying to get to the vehicle? I'm taking pictures inside the vehicle.
It seems like you're trying to get into the vehicle.
Why are you more than 6 feet from me? Look, now I'm straight surrounded. I didn't walk up to you. I was trying to walk up. I got it on camera, bud. You walked in front of me. I walked around you and you walked closer than me. You're closer than 6 feet. Back up. I'm on the other side of the door. How am I getting in the car? Don't touch me. That's what you can do. Don't touch me. You back up. Don't touch me. That's what you can do. You guys have already ruined the situation. I'm telling you to go back to work. There's nothing you can do. Go back to work. Yes, see you later. Bye. Dismiss. Negative. I'm not leaving. I got detained. We're getting arguments. We're getting fluff. Now you guys are surrounding me. She's touching me. This guy won't let me come take pictures like I wanted to. You guys are more than 6 feet. Dude, I have it on camera. I have it on camera, you tyrant. You were right here. When I walked over, you walked over this way. Don't touch me. I can get as close to you. I can get as close to you as I want. What are you going to do? What are you going to do, you psycho? My hand was not near your gun. I'm talking. We all have it on camera. You're going to yell at me like a freaking psycho? You have a firearm. You have 5 officers around you. Man up. Man up. Act like a man. Huh? Why are you even in that uniform? You're a lieutenant. When she detained me, you should have said, hey, we don't have reasonable suspicion. You didn't say that, right? You let it go in hopes to what? Get my identification. Did you get it? Did you get it? Did you get it? You didn't get it. It's great to me. Bye. Bye. See you guys later. Go back to work. There was nothing you could have ever done for me. Go back to work. Later, babe. Love you. You're dismissed.
This is exactly why knowing your rights is so important. This officer tried to push an unlawful detention, hoping intimidation would win, but it didn't. By standing firm, recording everything, and refusing to comply with illegal demands, this citizen exposed their abuse of power. If you ever find yourself in a similar situation, remember, film everything, ask questions, and never let intimidation silence you. What would you have done? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to protect our rights together. What happens when a cop ignores his actual duty and instead focuses on giving unlawful orders to a citizen exercising their rights? In today's video, we witness a power-tripping officer trying to intimidate a man for simply recording in public. This officer doesn't seem to understand the law or chooses to ignore it. Will he back down or will he double down on his intimidation tactics? Stay tuned to find out.
What did he pull you over for?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it matters.
No, it doesn't.
Of course it does. He's got you stopped right in the light. Get an attitude with the people? Huh? Oh, I'm recording you, definitely. I'm using Zoom now. Goddamn Karen. No, I absolutely can. Have you heard of the First Amendment? Have you ever read the Constitution of the United States? Why don't you give it a try? She apparently needs an education on the First Amendment as well.
Hey, sir, how you doing?
How are you doing?
Great, I'm tripping back over the doors.
Good for you. I'm sure your mom is real proud. You got this girl stopped in the middle of the road and you're over here blabbing your gums to me.
Can I get you to step out?
Can I get you to do your job, man? You got her detained. Then do it.
But right now,
if you have ADD, that's your problem. I'm not stopping you from doing shit. I'm on public property exercising the First Amendment of the United States. Have you ever heard of it?
I have, yes.
All right, good.
And you're more than welcome to record.
It's not a crime to be here.
But you're in the middle of the road.
No, I'm not. I'm on a goddamn center median. And anybody can stand here. Good.
You, sir. I'm just asking you if you'll...
This is a public forum. I can be here. This is grass, man. No cars can drive here. I can be here.
But you understand that if...
No, I don't understand if this, if that. Right. Go fucking take your ifs and shove them up your ass, you goddamn tyrant. How dare you? You got her detained. Can I get you to go do your goddamn job?
I'm trying to do that.
Then do it. Nobody's stopping you from shit. If you have ADD,
I need you to go step on the sidewalk.
I'm not committing a crime. Bullshit. What crime did I commit?
I just don't want you to get hit by a car.
Well,
standing in the
oh,
middle of the road.
is it my fault if a car hits me? I'm not in the road. I'm on a median.
Right. You're absolutely.
That's right.
You're in the median.
Yeah, that's right. And cars don't get to drive here. Do you see that yellow line?
I do, yes, sir.
Yeah, and cars aren't allowed to cross it. And if they do, it's a crime. Not my crime. Their crime. Good, I don't want you to get hurt either, so go get her and fucking handle business, man.
Right now,
I'm not committing a crime.
I'm asking you to go stand.
And I'm asking you to go stop asking me to do shit, man. This is a free country.
I know that.
The United States of America. I don't care what you would like, unless I'm breaking a law. Don't tell me shit.
Okay. Well, right now you're not in a designated crosswalk.
A designated crosswalk area. I'm on a median. I have every right to be here.
What I would like to do is walk you over.
What crime am I committing?
Right now you're standing in the roadway.
No, I'm not. The roadway's right there on the other side of that line. The roadway is defined as the area between the lines, you dipshit.
I'm asking you to go stand.
I don't care what you're asking. I have a right to refuse your asks. Unless I'm committing a crime, which I'm not, in the roadway, which is the area between those lines.
Right, but you're in the median.
The median is not the roadway. Get it straight, Trooper. Trooper Beck, badge number 735.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you're asking. I'm not committing a crime.
Okay.
I'm documenting my public servants doing absolutely freaking nothing. You got this girl detained and you turned away from her.
Because I don't want you to get.
I don't care what you want.
If the tables were turned,
then get it. The tables aren't turned. I'm one of the people and you're a servant of the people. Get it straight, Trooper.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, but you're over here bumping your gums.
I'm over here asking you to get out of the median so that you don't get hit.
Being in the median is not a crime.
Okay, well, what I'm asking you to do, and like I said, I'm asking you to do this.
Yeah.
You said I'm a public servant. I work for you. I want you to be safe.
I'm safe.
If you would walk.
You're a freaking retard, man. Standing with your back to traffic, ignoring the one you got detained. The one that. Why? Why?
You're standing in the roadway.
Why? I'm not in the roadway. That's like the umpteenth time you fucking said that stupid ass shit, Trooper. I'm on the median. You get no respect. You get a paycheck.
Okay.
And now you want respect too, and now you want me to stand there? Why don't you go ask somebody else to do something else that's not a crime? You're goddamn right I am.
But I'm trying to ask
from the median.
No,
I'm safe. You're the one who's not safe.
I'm asking you to go stand somewhere safe.
Well, I don't have to do what you ask.
Okay. All right.
I'm not committing a crime.
Okay, so. Well, I'm not going to sit here and argue.
Good. Get back to your stop. I'm not stopping you.
What I'd like you to do is maintain a safe distance.
Oh, shut the fuck. I am not in the road, Trooper. Get to your goddamn job. You got this girl detained.
Listen to me, sir.
I don't have to listen to you. You get a paycheck. Right. That's what we have to do. We have to pay.
Stop again like you did when you walked around, you're going to get arrested.
Excuse me. I walked through the crosswalk.
Giving me my distance is all I'm asking.
I walked through the crosswalk.
Okay. Just give me my distance.
I didn't
like you to remain over here. If you're going to stay in the median, stay in the median for me.
Yeah.
Stay out of traffic because I don't want you
I was never in traffic. I walked on a green light.
But right, you understand what I'm saying?
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I don't want you to get hit by a car.
Good for you.
That's my concern.
Good for you. I don't want you to fall on any donut holes. Don't trip over any sprinkles.
Okay. Well,
all right. Don't kick your dog and don't beat your wife and don't fucking walk up to the people and trying to give unlawful orders.
Okay.
While you got some girl detained in the middle of the roadway. That's the roadway.
Well, that's a gore, and she stopped in the gore. I don't control where she
that's
stopped.
the gore. So now you know what words mean.
Okay.
When you're trying to call the median the roadway,
well, I know
that's the gore.
Median is not designated for you to walk in, right?
Excuse me.
That's why they make sidewalks.
Excuse me. Anybody can walk in this. Anybody can walk in this. I can walk on that shoulder. I can walk on that shoulder.
And I'm not listen to what I'm trying to say to you.
I don't have to listen to you.
I'm not saying that a car that
you are fucking an idiot, man.
Okay.
Get to your goddamn job. You got her detained. What the fuck are you doing, man?
I'm saying to you because you.
No, I don't have to listen to. No, I haven't. You have ADD apparently. You need a psych evaluation.
When I got out with you that you're standing in the median, that if a car was coming to the median, they would be wrong.
Absolutely right. And I'm paying attention to traffic. Unlike you, you're standing right there with your back to traffic.
I'm trying to speak with you.
That's your problem.
Okay.
Nobody asked you to do shit.
Listen,
go enforce the law.
If you're standing here and a car comes out of their lane of travel and they strike you, they're wrong, and You get hit.
Yeah.
You understand that?
Yeah.
You can be
Life's
right,
rough.
and you're
Life's
still gonna
rough.
get hit and something's gonna happen to you.
Yeah, life's rough.
I would not like that to happen to
Well,
you,
good
right?
for you, man. I
That's
wouldn't
why I'm
like
asking you
anything to happen to
relocate.
anybody.
Because I'm more than happy if you want to record. I've got no issue. I can't.
Apparently you do.
Right.
You need a psych evaluation, man. You've got her detained, and you have ignored the one you've got detained. Good. You're not sitting, you're standing, bumping your gums. I'll do whatever the I want in a free country.
This officer thought intimidation would work, but the citizen stood his ground and knew his rights. This is why it's crucial to educate yourself on your legal rights, because cops will test them. If you ever find yourself in a similar situation, remember, record everything, question authority, and don't comply with unlawful orders. What would you have done? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to protect our rights together. What happens when a police officer tries to intimidate a citizen for simply filming in public? In today's video, we witness a power struggle between law enforcement and an individual who knows his rights. The officer insists on detaining the man without reasonable suspicion, but will he get away with it? Or will this auditor hold his ground and expose their unlawful actions? Stay tuned to find out.
Hey, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
You working here or something, or?
Well, yeah, technically, yeah.
Okay.
I am, but
Can I help you with anything?
No, I don't need any help with anything right now.
Okay.
Can I get your name and badge number, though?
Sure, Kuhn, KUHN, Shield 17. Can I ask you what you're doing?
17. I'm just taking video and picture. How you doing, sir?
What?
What?
We got a manhunt in the parking lot. Myself and Officer King.
How you doing?
You're not allowed to be. You're not allowed to be in this area.
Can I get your name and badge number?
You can read it right there, but you're not allowed to be. You're not allowed to be in this area. You have any business here?
I do have business here. Yeah.
What's your business?
I don't have to tell you that.
What's your business?
I don't have to tell you. Hey, whoa.
What's your business?
Just relax, man. It's not that big of a deal.
No, it is a big deal because you're not allowed to be in this area. This is for authorized personnel only.
That's
so
not.
if you'd like to go in the lot.
That's not true. There's no sign saying authorized personnel only. So.
No, well, I'm telling you that. So you can go into the
no,
parking lot.
you can't just. This is a public parking lot. So what happens is Geyer, is that how I say that? This is a public parking lot. Yeah, because it's funded by taxpayer.
It's not.
You're wrong.
It's not. You're wrong.
You're wrong.
You're wrong. Listen, buddy, we can go take a walk over here and you can go stand over there. We can have this conversation.
You could take a walk over there if you'd like. There is no signs deeming this a restricted area.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't just deem an area restricted that's open to the public.
So then maybe you're having a hard time listening. Okay. That's what the issue could be here.
No.
I'm just trying to tell you, bro.
I don't think that's it.
We'll take a walk over here.
Yeah.
That's it. You're not allowed to be over here.
Yeah, no, I understand. But what I'm telling you is you can't just make an area restricted. It has to be restricted already. This is not a restricted area here.
No, you're sadly mistaken, pal.
Okay.
You're sadly mistaken.
Okay. Why don't we get a supervisor out here?
Why don't we walk over here where you're allowed to be, or we can have an issue.
Oh, what's the issue? Is that a threat?
No, I'm telling you right now, you're not allowed to be in this area, bro.
I understand what you're saying, and I'm asking for a supervisor.
You're not
I'm
understanding.
asking for a supervisor.
You're not understanding.
Does your policy not
That's
state?
What I'm saying. I think you're having a hard time.
Does your policy state?
You have issues or something like?
No,
hearing?
I think
you have. Hearing?
I think you have some anger issues, buddy.
This area, dude.
This guy came over here.
Come over here and walk over here.
There's a complete difference. See, this is the contrast in America of. You got cops like you, and then you got cops like you.
Listen,
cops who want to escalate and cops who want to de-escalate. There's a difference. That's how good cops get hurt, because people like you, when they go in all gung-ho. Let me finish what I'm saying. I was just finished what I'm saying.
Can I have your ID, please, so we know who we're talking to?
No, you're not going to get my ID. I haven't committed a crime, unless I've committed a crime.
You're trespassing, just like our guy said. No. So you see this area. Why do you think the public's not here? Why do you think nobody walks?
Because they're choosing not to be here.
No, it's not because they're not.
This is not a restrict. This is not a. It's authorized. Authorized. I don't need to go look at it. I read it already. Authorized vehicles only. No. Authorized vehicles. I am not in a vehicle, as you can see.
Watch out, your shoes are untied. I don't want you to slip and fall on.
Okay, I'm fine. This is not. I'm not in a vehicle.
Okay. So here's the problem.
Authorized vehicles.
So here's the problem. You're telling me you're not going to tell me your business, right? That's what you're telling me?
I'm telling you right now that I'm a journalist. I'm going to tell you, I'm a journalist working on a story, and that's as much I'm going to say.
But you're
I'm engaging in a constitutionally protected activity.
But you're tell me who you are, correct?
Because I don't have to.
Hold on. Because right now you're a complete stranger. I got a stranger over in my work area, walk around videoing. Yeah. I have no idea what your intentions are, correct? Correct? Yeah. I have no idea. Because you know what's not normal? There's a guy. Where's your credential? If you're a journalist, that's fine. Where's your credential, sir?
You don't need credentials, and I don't need to provide you with anything unless you have reasonable, articulable suspicion that I've committed a crime. I'm about to commit a crime. Reasonable, articulable. Did you learn that in training or no? Okay. So reasonable, you don't use that over here?
We don't use that phrase.
I mean, every police, reasonable, articulable suspicion.
I never heard those two words used together.
Wow, that's kind of scary. That's kind of scary.
I'm just saying.
It's very important to your job because you can't do anything without that, without reasonable, articulable suspicion.
Because now,
no, well, who said you touched me? I didn't say you touched me.
Now I have a person, and I don't know her intentions, in our work area, we're not supposed to be videotaped. You don't see that as being suspicious?
There is nothing preventing me from being here, number one. Number two, I'm engaging in a constitutionally protected activity.
Such as?
Filming. It's a constitutionally protected activity. I'm an independent.
Nobody's told you not to film.
I'm an independent journalist, and I'm gathering content for a story.
Nobody's told you not to film, correct?
I'm not saying that.
But I'm trying to find out where you're here. You're being evasive. Okay.
I just told you that. I just told you everything I need to tell you.
I'm just trying so we can engage who we're talking to. We can keep ourselves safe, right? So
I
can know who I'm talking to.
I never. You guys are the ones with the weapons, not me. You guys should feel.
What does weapons have to do with anything?
Because you're saying you don't feel safe with a guy with a camera. Come on, man. In the middle of broad daylight.
Okay, and what are you going to do with the video, right? Because now listen to me. So now I got a subject, videotaping comings and goings, videotaping the entire layout of this parking lot. Yep. What am I supposed to say people are going to do with that?
I don't know. You could get it from Google Maps if you wanted to. Come on, man.
I'm not worried about Google Maps. I'm worried about a subject here who refuses to tell me his name.
Yeah, I'm a good citizen. That's what I am. I'm a good citizen here.
Anybody say you weren't?
I'm not saying. Listen,
you're being evasive.
I told you what I'm here to do. How am I being evasive? Would be I'm not gonna. Okay, well, listen. Evasive would be I'm not gonna answer your questions and then spin off and walk away from you because you have no authority here.
Nobody's trying to listen. Here's the bottom line.
I told you what I'm doing.
Once again, I'm just trying to explain to you this area. You gotta understand where we're coming from. All right. There's cops that are getting ambushed and shot every single day. Okay. Just like that.
Just like there's people being killed by cops every single day. Yes, it works both ways.
It does. 100%. Not disagreeing with you.
And I understand that.
But I'm just telling you right now, from our standpoint, you're asking why we're approaching you, asking you questions.
No. See, that's where you're mistaken.
Okay.
I fully expect you to do your job and come up to me and ask questions. That's what I expect.
Somebody who I am, okay. I work with, as a part of what my gig is I make sure that I facilitate the bond between the community and policing. So how about this?
Really?
I can offer you a little bit more help. But once again, we need to know who we're speaking with and what type of credentials you have as far as what type of project you're working on and stuff. Listen, man, if you have, it could be to the point you want to come on a ride along, we'll take you on a ride along, man.
Yeah.
It could be to that point.
That's not what I want to do at this moment.
But I'm just saying, if you're walking around in an area that's for authorized personnel only, and you're not explaining.
But that's not true. I read the sign.
What does the sign say?
It says
word for word.
Authorized vehicles only. Authorized. There is no. I'm not in a vehicle. I'm on foot.
What else does it say?
Authorized vehicles only. That's what it says.
So let me ask you this.
I'm not in a vehicle.
Let me push a hypothetical, right?
I mean,
so you think at this point you could just walk in all around that station, right? You can walk in, go wherever you want.
No.
Well, why? Hold on. Well, why?
Because you have locks on certain doors.
Hold on, but why? But is there any sign saying you can't?
Well, if you lock the door.
So hold on, but there's an expectation. Okay, that's what I'm getting. There's an expectation. You're telling me you can't freely walk through that building, right? Because it's a police station, right?
No, because you set up barriers. I'll let you finish. Go ahead.
You've had your chance.
I'll let you finish.
Okay, because there's an expectation that's not normal, right? You see anybody else just walking through here because it seems normal to walk through here?
But what's normal to you, it might not be normal to me. What's weird to you might be, this is the United States of America. We could have difference of opinion.
Let me ask you this. So most journalists, right? They want to come in, they want to do stories, they want to get information.
Yeah.
You know what they do? They call up and they make appointments. So that way, guess what you could do? You could walk around here and say, hey, officer.
But why would I do that? Why would I do that when I can do it anyway? Why would I call if I could just do it anyway?
We wouldn't be doing this, would we?
I mean, you could do this all you'd like. Am I detained?
Right now, yes. Until we figure out for sure what you're doing,
so
yes.
You're telling me that I'm detained?
Yes. Until I can figure out who you are.
Interesting. Okay, this is an unlawful detainment, just so you know. Okay.
Until I can figure out what your true intentions are. You're telling me you're a journalist.
So can you tell me what crime? Can you articulate a crime that I've committed?
I don't have to detain you for a crime. This is suspicious
So,
right now.
so
This is
suspicious.
activity.
Is suspicious a misdemeanor or a felony?
Huh? Suspicious activity right now. I gotta try to find out what
Is
you're doing.
suspicious activity, sir, a misdemeanor or a felony?
Oh, it all depends on how you want to speak. It all depends on what you're doing, doesn't it?
It's neither.
I don't know what your business
It's neither.
is, man. I don't know.
It's
why.
neither.
You're saying that
I'm here conducting my own business. Now I'm not free to leave. I'm being detained against my will, unlawfully, for no crime I've committed.
Until we can prove what you're doing.
I'd like to speak to a supervisor, please.
Absolutely.
And since I'm being detained, I'm gonna.
Absolutely. We'll
Just
have a
gonna.
supervisor come talk to you.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have just been really easy, man. You could have just told us what
You guys are going above and beyond your authority. You have no authority to detain me. None. Zero.
When I have a stranger walk around where I work,
That's not true. Hopefully you'll learn
you are a
something
stranger.
today.
I don't know you.
It doesn't matter if I'm a stranger or not. It doesn't matter. What does that matter?
Normal activity and
You
behavior.
enforce
Nobody does
you
that.
enforce the law. If I'm not breaking any laws, you have no business with me.
There's people coming in and out of here. As far as cars coming in and out, you can get yourself hurt. All right, so you don't.
Yeah,
have
I'm a grown man and I know how to walk through a parking lot.
Well, your shoes are untied. You're grown, but
Yeah.
your shoes are untied. That doesn't really go hand in hand with me,
Okay.
man. It doesn't.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Because I told you your shoes are untied. I'm trying to explain it, and
Okay.
you're
So,
refusing to
this
give us any
gentleman here,
information.
I walked in. He's walking around.
Hey, how are you, sir?
and
Sergeant.
And going through. So I come over, try to talk to him, try to engage him.
Can you take me off of this unlawful detainment, Sergeant, before I'm being unlawfully detained? So
You're not being detained. We're just
yeah,
trying
no,
to tell you
he
move on your way,
no.
man.
This guy told me I was being
No,
detained.
listen, I told him he's staying here, trying to figure out what he's doing. He just want to get his name.
So I'm sure as the
He's
sergeant
not
would
going
know,
to, he's got
you
no
can't detain me
credentials, says he's
for no reason.
A journalist.
I am a
Walking
journalist.
through our work area. He's over by
This
all
is
our
public.
vehicles.
This is
So,
public.
You know, things have been, up and down. But, so the journalist doesn't want to provide any sort of credentials, doesn't want to
I
tell
don't
us
have
his
to.
name,
That's
doesn't
why.
want to tell us why he's
I've been
here.
very, very decent with you guys, though.
You said you haven't been disrespectful. We're
Yeah.
just trying to figure out what you're doing.
No, but what you're
again,
doing right now, officer, is that you're violating my rights. I'm a free man, and you're telling me that I'm
Not when you're
detained.
conducting suspicious behavior.
That's not
I
a
can
crime,
detain you
sir.
for that.
You have to learn the
Nobody
law,
says it's a crime,
Sergeant.
but
Can
I
you
can
please?
detain
I
you
want.
for suspicious
I would appreciate it if you could please,
Here's
de-escalate
the deal,
this
sir,
and.
okay? My officers are doing the right thing. You're in our parking lot, taking photographs and everything. Not illegal, okay? But certainly something for us to be concerned about, okay?
Which is
There's
okay.
a lot of attacks against police. There's a lot
Sure,
of
yeah.
stuff going on in the
There's a
world
lot of
today,
stuff going
right?
on. If I'm not everybody's
you're
part.
here with your phone. This is, it's not fenced in or anything like
Exactly.
that. But not necessarily just open to the public. Okay.
Well, unless it's restricted.
This is our private
Okay.
lot.
I'll let you
all right?
finish.
There are signs mostly for vehicular traffic,
Mhm.
but that does say unauthorized people not allowed to come in.
Vehicles. I read
I
the
said
sign.
that. It's mostly for vehicles.
Yeah.
Okay. But again, this is why you were stopped.
Yeah.
Is because it's not necessarily illegal what you're doing, but certainly a little suspicious as to why. If someone just showed up at your house, granted that's private property, a little bit different.
Yeah.
But or say you're parked in Walmart, right? And you come outside, someone's taking pictures of your car, looking inside of your car,
Yeah.
checking things out. You'd be like, "Hey, man, what are you doing?"
Uh-huh.
Right?
Yeah. And like I told your officers, I have no problem with them coming up and making contact with me, voluntary contact. But when it comes to the point of an unlawful detainment, now you're holding up my freedom of movement.
Well, we're investigating what was going on. Okay.
Yeah, but as a sergeant, you should know that, your officer here didn't know what reasonable articulable suspicion was. So, he said he's never heard of it. You guys don't use that here. Is that true?
No, what I said was I never heard the way you described it. First of all,
Reasonable articulable suspicion. You said you didn't know what that was.
No. As far as how we conduct business, we don't conduct business.
Well, and I'm gonna teach you something. In order to detain somebody, you need reasonable articulable suspicion. That's not speaking the way I do.
Like you just said, everybody's different, right?
So when you detain somebody, what's your burden of proof? What do you have? What do you do? You just go to random people and say you're detained.
Enough. You don't need to sit here and argue. Okay, you guys are all set.
All right,
you guys can go.
Once again, knowing your rights makes all the difference. This officer attempted to unlawfully detain someone simply because they were filming, but he failed. The First Amendment protects your right to record in public, and no officer can take that away. If you ever find yourself in a similar situation, remember, stay calm, assert your rights, and always record everything. What would you have done? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.